happy Black History Month, or, you know, I saw this great post on Instagram. It's like, happy Black anniversary. Every day 365 is Black history. I am Black history. Hey. Star. Welcome to my world. This is part 2 of how do I travel so often. Part 1 will be listed in the description box below. How do I travel so much? The answer is simple. It's freedom, and more specifically, it's financial freedom. If you want to know how you can live your best life, how you can do whatever it is you want to do and live out your dreams and live out your passions, is freedom. And for me, the first step was getting out of debt. Just that simple. You cannot be delivered from the rat race and what I call the matrix unless you have control of your finances. Because if you don't, if you're in this vicious cycle of debt, you're continually working a job that you don't like. You're continually put in position and doing things you don't want to do. Finances is paramount. 3/4 of Americans live in debt and live check to check. And in 2009, I embarked on this journey. I read a book. Reading is fundamental. I read a book. It's called Dave Ramsey Total Money Makeover. And 3 years, I paid off $50,000 worth of debt. I want you to keep in mind that this video is going to be bullet points of how I'm able to travel so much and how I'm able to live and be free. I'll do more videos, more specifically about each step in the future. I'm reading because I'm a woman of a certain age. Okay. And so number 1 was get out of debt. Number 2, once I got out of debt, I saved 3 to 6 months of living expenses. So you got to have a savings because you can lose that job. Your income can come to a halt. And how are you going to, pay your living expenses? Because remember, you don't have debt. So debt is no longer an issue, and you have the freedom to say, well, you know what? If I'm not working for my money, I do have money and resources that I can live off of. Number 3 is monetize your talent. Whatever your gifts are, whatever you're good at, monetize it. Figure out a way to create residual income on what you're good at. Listen, if you can figure out a way to monetize your gift, that is paramount to your freedom, because you're no longer relying on someone else to finance your freedom. You can finance your freedom yourself. Finance your freedom. Create a YouTube channel. That's what I'm doing. Create a YouTube channel, write a book, do a headstand, stand outside, do a headstand. No matter what it is, and don't think you don't have a gift. Everyone is born with a talent, and someone else out there in this beautiful world we live in can use the resource that you take for granted. If it's something that you're good at, listen, monetize it. Figure out a way to make money, because the goal is to create a residual remote lifestyle where your money is working for you and you're not working for your money. That's the key and ticket to your freedom. Finance your freedom. 4, leverage credit. Once I got out of debt, once I created an emergency fund, once I monetized my talent, and I monetize my talent. I'm a clinical laboratory scientist. So I decided to quit my job and contract my services. So I go throughout the country performing this service, and someone is paying me to do it, and I'm traveling for free. I then leverage my credit. I don't believe in debt, but I do believe you can figure out, you can leverage your credit. So your credit score can be used to your advantage. Credit is debt, right? But the ticket is to not carry a balance, to budget your money, pay all your bills in a timely manner. I use travel reward credit cards to fly for free. Just last year, I flew to Ghana, absolutely free, using travel reward points on my Chase credit card. So that's another way, but you have to get your finances in order. And lastly, I adopt a minimalist mindset. Now, and it's not just a lifestyle, because when people think minimalist, they think, oh, you got to give away everything and you just wandering as a nomad. That is a part of it. But first, you got to develop a minimalist mindset. And what I mean by that is realize and discover what makes you happy. And my journey in that discovery was that I don't need a lot. When I quit my job and moved to Hawaii, I couldn't take all my stuff with me. I gave all my furniture, I gave it away. And I moved to Hawaii, and you should have saw all the stuff I was trying to carry to Hawaii. I realized the 9 months I was living in Hawaii, I didn't use a third of that stuff. And I thought I needed those things to be happy. But once I moved to Hawaii and I was off the grid and could not carry my stuff with me, I realized that mentally, I don't need a lot of stuff to make me happy. So once you create that minimalist mindset, you know that no matter where you are in the world, no matter what you're doing, whatever you decide to do, you know the simple things that brings you joy. And that's the ticket to your freedom. Your freedom is releasing yourself from all the things that you think you need to be happy, and truly discovering your inner happiness in yourself and what brings you joy. So I'm able to travel throughout the world. I'm team carry on. I can't be carrying all that stuff. Like, I can't. So, you know, what you carry in your bag, but also what you carry on your shoulders, what you carry in your mind. Release yourself, free yourself, and then you'll be able to do whatever you want to do. For me, it's travel. Travel is therapy. Be free.